2 wins from 2 against a physical and tough Conn Rangers team. After going 4-1 up, things got a little bit ropey at the end, and even you made your own little contribution with a goal that would have been worthy of a finish if it was down the other end of the pitch. But how do you sum up that match?
It was a good battle. I just had to keep the lads on their toes with the own goal. But no, good to come away with the 3 points.
And how would you describe the game besides?
I was hairy enough. There wasn't much football in it now. It was just a lot of hoopball, but we got to grips with it after the first 20 minutes or so.
And the penalty early on put us on the back foot, but Dan O'Malley got us back into it from a very well worked corner. And then, early in the second half, the Louisburg line roared for 2 goals. And then you had Fionn to put us 4-1 up. And do you think at that point it was game over?
Yeah, I think we sort of settled. We got a bit complacent then, myself included, after going 4-1 up. But it just shows you can never really turn off.
So I'd say after the last 2 goals conceded, I'd say it should go down as a lesson learned really from when you look at the bigger games going ahead. When you think of Celtic, particularly at the end.
Yeah, 100%. No, we need to sharpen up a few things, but it's sound. Back in next week against Balna.
Okay, thanks very much. 2 wins from 2 against Conn Rangers. A tough side here this afternoon. Got off to a bad start, going 1-0 down after 4 minutes with a penalty. Dan O'Malley getting the equaliser on 13. Then the Louisburg line roared with 2 goals in the second half. Fionn O'Hara looked to have had the game really won for us, putting us 4-1 up. And then it was a case of putting supporters through the cardiac screening programme with 2 late goals. How do you sum the game up?
Just like you said, we played well for large parts of it. A shaky enough start. We just were a bit slow, a bit methodical about getting the ball out of the danger area, and one mistake led to another, and eventually they conceded a penalty, which was fair enough. There was nothing we couldn't complain about it. As we go more into the grips of the game, playing with the wind and down the slight bit of a hill here in Conn Rangers was always a little bit difficult for the balls up the front men, because the ball was just getting off the turf with the wet surface. And Harrison Ford was probably our worst player today. But overall, I think we just when we kept the tempo up, when we kept the ball moving quickly, we were much better. But towards the second half, when we got a little momentum with the 3 or 4 goals, and we were 4-1 up, a couple of changes, that happens. Things slacked off a little bit. They got a little bit of a fortuitous goal with the ball was crossed in and it came off one of the defenders' heads. I think it was Killian. Just unlucky, but that just happened. If you give teams a break, they smelt a bit of blood then at that stage of the last few minutes ago, made things a little bit nervy, but the lads held out well. So overall, happy enough with parts of the performance. A lot of work to be done on small little things that we can improve to stop making life difficult for us overall. But we'll take the 3 points and we'll move on.
And there's Ballina to come up, Swinford, and of course Casper Celtic at the end of the league. But of course you have to take it 1 game at a time, of course. But I'm sure after today with the 2 wins, it should give the lads a bit of momentum, but to cut out some of the mistakes we've seen in the game to give us a fighting chance to win the league.
Yeah, we'd hope to be towards the end of it. We'd hope to be thereabouts, but there's 4 or 5 other 4 teams as well that would like to be thereabouts in the end. We don't have any right to be there. We're going to have to battle hard to win any game coming up. So, like, we move on to the next game. We'll train a bit. We talk to the lads on a train on Tuesday night, whatever, and just see what mistakes we made. And you'll only make yourself better by learning from your mistakes. So we've got to make sure that we learn from those mistakes and try and minimise them for the next game, because that's going to be a tough outing as well.
Conn Rangers themselves today, from how they performed, they will certainly give any team a battle in this division.
Oh, for sure. They are a very strong physical team as well, but they're well fit to play football as well. Just on the day, their little bit of luck didn't go their way. On another day, they would potentially have got another goal or 2 earlier on in the game, where they were putting us under bits of pressure. We struggled a little bit with it, but I wouldn't like to be coming up here on a regular basis looking for 3 points, because you don't get them too easy when you come up here. But in all fairness, some good football inside, And as you saw towards the end of the game, they don't give up. There's 90 minutes plus, and those plus can be a tough plus few minutes at the end, especially when they're chasing.
Thank you very much.